Internal inequity creates 70% of employees' dissatisfaction with pay. So while I may be a bit irritated that folks at Google or Microsoft are making more money than me, I'm really frustrated when it's the guy on the other side of the cubicle who's making more than me. Executives or managers often have very different approaches when it comes to employee pay decisions. Some are overly generous and others are overly conservative. Rather than having discussions about which approach is right, develop a comparative report that shows average pay increases by department, number and costs of promotion, and the overall compa ratio by department. Compa ratio is simply a way of comparing the pay range to actual employee pay. So if all your employees were paid at the midpoint of the range, the compa ratio for your organization would be 1.0. You can also share the pay increase changes. Here's a chart that shows how that might look. This chart clearly shows that sales has had bigger increases than any other department in the organization. Now, there may be great reasons for this. Maybe there were some exceptional performers in that organization or different skill sets that are required there that weren't previously. But if there's not a good reason for the disparity, this gives the executive team an opportunity to talk about what's going on. Most executive teams become self-regulating if you give them good information.